Hey, what's up? Good morning, good night, good afternoon. When y'all see this, um, I don't know what time y'all gonna see this, but y'all gonna see this anyways. But the thing that y'all seeing right now, the main video screen and stuff like that, is gonna be like a photo of like art that I'm drawing for like my comic. The first one was like the one that was previously after this, but okay, I'm gonna talk about me and how I feel right now. I don't feel okay. Like my dad and me had a breakdown a few days ago, and seriously, since like him having like a seizure and a stroke and all this other stuff happened to him, like I never got to talk to my dad. I never got to ask my dad questions. I never done that or any of this stuff. My dad was like there but not there physically, emotionally. And like my mom, she's always trying to see the best in people. Too much so. So much so like even if they put a mental like something a mental roadblock to her, she would just go on with it. Like for me my siblings, like for me my other sister, for my other sibling, hand, we are totally different than our mom or dad. We don't care about you. If you too irritating to us, I'm gonna be bluntly honest. I don't like you. I'm gonna make fun of you so badly that I hope you leave the house. Like we had to leave our house because of a bunch of stuff. We had to leave our house because of court, because of people wanting to mess up. Because my grandpa, he was in the military. I didn't know my dad was, but like my grandpa, he was in the military, and he was supposed to get like tax exemption because he was like a higher rank military like sergeant or something like that. And my grandpa was supposed to get military tax exemption and stuff like that, where he would get certain taxes, like small percent of them, not fully written off, but like leeway almost should be the correct term or the word. Because like when you're in the military, you supposed to when you did the military, you I had to look this up. You get tax exemptions, which meaning that you get certain parts of your taxes, like unlike other people, you get certain parts of your taxes written off. Not like not like fully written off. I'm talking about like written off like they get shortened, not fully cut off, shortened by small percentages. Unlike other people you can get tax exemption for like businesses and all the other stuff, or if you're going bankrupt in a business, or if you're going bankrupt people blank. I don't know how it will work, how that works, because you have so many people who says, "Oh, my business failing, this and this that's failing," and then afterwards I'll be like, "How?" I'm going bankrupt. Like you have so many like movies and TV shows like TV shows and stuff like that that show you the bad side of the thing. You didn't have a good side of being famous. You only had a bad side. With MTV, they only showed you the bad side of being famous. Like in the beginning of MTV's like thing, They was like, oh, let's give people the dumbest way of how to become famous. And certain things people are in hindsight are doing nowadays. They are recreating MTV's top best moments of how to become famous in the stupidest possible, as well as corrupt ways. And certain YouTubers are using this as well without actually thinking about it. By using their friends as a jumping point, as a step stool, as a ladder, as a high cliff, as a jump. Like me on the other hand, I won't use family members like that. If I'm being corrupt, I know I'll be corrupt. I don't care. I'm I'm gonna be just honest with y'all. Everyone in life is corrupt. There's no good or bad life. There's just life itself. Life sucks. Just you have to deal with it. Think about it. You have so many TV shows and movies that shows you what life is actually like. Because life is like now that I'm learning, life is like those TV shows and movies like Good Doctor, um, like the TV shows that have the same genre. The Good Doctor, Bones, um, what else am I missing? Castle, um, Flash, because they do go to the same genre somewhat. Later on, like for certain seasons, they go into the same genre for the Flash. As they go to the same genre as like Castle and Bones and them. They go in the same genre for a few seasons. What I'm talking about, what no one have a specific name for this genre, but for me, it had multiple names. It's a love, romance, and like saying that everybody except for them sucks. When I mean everybody that's in their field, that is a normal field that everybody can have on the planet Earth, sucks. Except for them. Like, because sometimes they can have bad like ideas, bad prosecutions, and all that other stuff. But they will change it to make sure that it don't go bad or as bad as it could have had gone. Because Bones Castle, even the Good Doctor does this a lot. The Good Doctor, on the other hand, does it to an understandable point, which is showing that autistic people can be doctors. But I need to pause this for a quick second. I just say pause it for a quick second. But this doctor isn't going through all the same things. Like I'm learning that doctors they mess up a lot. In real life, they mess up a lot. Endangering patients. And, like sometimes it can be their fault, and sometimes it cannot be their fault. Like me, I would say just take a risk. Just 50-50, depending on the hospital. Not everybody want to go to the hospital that has the I went back to watching The Good Doctor again. It was very good, and it gave me some insights. Like some of the times when the good doctor could have found a situation or do something, it's kind of refreshing that they didn't just point to the good doctor all the time. But certain things I wish they did. Because like if it wasn't like a death that could have been solved by the good doctor, it more likely would. And the good doctor for the like ending of the like series, he was focused on too many things at once. If he was focused on this one woman, more likely he could have saved her and the other dude as well. But he couldn't because he was too focused on the dude. He could have saved her and saved all this other stuff. If y'all haven't watched the series, I'm not just trying to spoil it for you. But it's a good series. If you have an autistic kid, don't watch it until they become older. If they spasm, don't. I'm trying to warn you, don't watch it because I was spazzing out a lot. Even though I have a trigger warning when I see other people like have like ticks or anything like that, I start spazzing out as well. Even I can't help it. Just like anybody who's autistic, we can't help it. We have like a tick and stuff like that. Some autistic people have ticks. I have a tick. Like I have a ticking time bomb in my head. Just was a spasm and go off. But I don't try to make it my whole thing. Do I use my autism as an excuse? 100% yes. Will I keep on using it as an excuse or a crunch or anything like that? Yes. Sometimes I use it as a thing to say that's what's wrong with me. Like because sometimes I can't notice stuff about me, even though I try to notice stuff about me. I don't. I don't like myself. I know that for 1%. Because I don't notice stuff about me. Um, like I have like things that I do that other people don't like to do, and then I have things that other people do that they don't really like to do. Like I don't like when people do what I do, and then afterwards I do, and then afterwards I do it. I don't like to do what other people do as well because sometimes I will copy you. If I see you do it, I will more likely copy you. And if someone else copies someone else, I won't feel like it depending on what they're doing. And sometimes I will copy it because because of like the thing that people are now doing with them shortening words and all that other stuff. That's not helping me. That's just making my life 10 times worse. 10 times worse because I keep on saying words that I don't really want to use because other people been using them so many often, and those people, I dislike you. I disapprove of you. I don't care because y'all are making my life 10 times worse because y'all just don't like yourself. And just let it sit for a second. Y'all don't want to do anything. I don't want to get a job. I don't. I don't want to work for a 9 to 5. I don't want to even have a job. The only job that I really want to have is YouTube or not teaching people because that's a difficult job. Because if you're a cop, you teach people already. And if you're a doctor or a scientist, you teach people already because you have to tell them, oh, you have this and this and such. But for me, I have people take care of me because I can't take care of myself fully. And I know that. I'll probably wouldn't be here if I didn't let people take care of me. Because I wouldn't be here talking to y'all at all. Because I'd more likely be peace out the doorway. Oh yeah, and I'm watching Will and Grace. It's a very good TV show. It goes on. It's a genre of it in itself, where it's in the genre of like making fun of themes, and particularly the like theme like about gay men, about gay women, and all that other stuff about. Because in Will and Grace, it feels more like because you have to watch it to understand what I'm saying, but in itself, where they make fun of stereotypes. Yeah, they make fun of stereotypes, like gay jokes and all that other stuff. They make fun of stereotypical humor about gay people, about straight people, about almost bisexualism. I haven't gotten to that part, but I seen a YouTube video that made me want to watch Will and Grace. I've seen some of the same things, which makes me even like it more. But I have to take a pause while doing game stuff. And my favorite thing is free cash. I somewhat like it and dislike free cash. The only thing I don't like about free cash is you don't have to wait for the money and all that other stuff. Is they have a timer on all of their games. That's the only point I dislike about free cash. I like everything else about free cash, but certain games shouldn't have timers on them. Like if I want to be time on the game, just make sure that you have like a thing where you can just say, oh, do you want timers installed or do you want timers uninstalled? Because I need you to read that to me. And afterwards, I couldn't get money out because I was using my mom's account for like withdrawals and money and all that stuff, which made it like, who would withdraw money into someone's account? Like, that took my mom and me a minute to find out why I couldn't withdraw money into her account. And then we had to talk to free cash and all that stuff. Which it was like, oh yeah, sorry, you couldn't withdraw because of this and this and such. I was like, oh. And even my mom was like, oh. He couldn't withdraw because it will be in my account. And it did make sense that it did make sense. It did make sense that they didn't want me to have the account. But it didn't make sense why. Because who would withdraw money into someone's account? When you withdraw money into your account, it don't make any sense at all. Unless you pay them so they can pay you. Or unless they cheating the system by having multiple accounts. Which I don't. I have my mom's, my sister's. Yeah. And my dad don't like to be taken care of. He likes to be the one to take care of people. It's the same thing with my mom. because like because I have breakdowns. When I mean have breakdowns, it's not like a Jane Brown breakdown, like all that. I had an emotional breakdown. This is not my first one. This won't be my last. And Tupac was right about his one song about that they would hate the ladies. Like, Tupac was correct about all man. Because the reason why I say that is my list is coming back. It's coming back to be the worst thing. But Tupac was correct. Because, think about it. If I'm saying this with honest to heart, Tupac was right. Everyone knows Tupac was right. I'm talking about that one song that he actually predicted the future and outcomes. It was the song after, I think was it after he went to jail or before he went I think it was after he went to jail. He made the song about his about men hating ladies and you can't will want to pray one and all that stuff. I don't I don't know when it was created because I wasn't born in that time and I don't want to look up and all that other stuff. But Tupac was correct. I had to get that off my chest. Ooh. And everybody knows he was correct about that. And I have many theories no stuff, but I'm not gonna go through it because I don't want to put my life in danger. Why? I'm not putting my life in danger by talking about him. I'm actually saving my life by talking about him. If you actually think about it. But he was correct about everything else. Just like Martin Luther King. Rappers are civil rights activists to a point. Everyone is a civil rights activist to a point. Rappers, actually all music creators are civil rights activists to a point. Right? Because they're fighting for their own rights to sing their songs. Think about it. Country music wasn't even allowed in certain states and certain cities until people actually told them how it made them feel. Or what that song means to them. And people thought country singing was hillbilly type stuff and all this other stuff. But people started to realize that it was actually musical and functional songs. But people started to ruin all of what it was. People will ruin anything just for a quick buck. People are ruining rap nowadays. I can say that by heart. Like the Big Three. The Big Three is all about people who are remarkable in their standing in their system. Then, for me, the reason why people call the three main people from 2010 the Big Three, because each one of them had their own thing for rap. You have one of them that was more aspiring, being more of a person who's taking action for black people as well as taking action for his own self, and trying to tell his own story. Well, you have one who is trying to guide people as well as guide his own self to a better solution, a better probability. Well, both of them were doing this almost that same thing. One was doing it while trying to be peaceful and calm and collected and being spiritual. While another one of them was being more of like, I'm trying to be famous, I'm trying to be actually black, I'm trying to be in the hood and all this other stuff. But at first, the reason why he became part of the Big Three is because he was more of like child-friendly, calm, collected, here and there. He was just like them, talking his stuff, talking his walk, and being confident while doing it. All of them had the same thing. They were being smooth, confident, cool guys. But then afterwards, they got ruined by money, by greed, by all of them. Just like life, just like me. I'm gonna be selfish. I want to talk about myself. I want to talk about other things in life. Like, I dislike myself. I dislike other people. I dislike everything in the world. Okay. Bye. Good night. Good afternoon. I'll see you later. Talk to you later. Bye.